We're just kind of getting you indoctrinated to
yeah.
Here
Where's your graduation gown?
Well, we still have an hour. David said he will go back and get it for me.
That is so sweet. Megan! Wave! Congratulations, baby. We are standing in the streets of Boston. We are standing in line for the graduation. And I'm here with Mr. Ferral. Here's David. And this is Cousin Jenny. Say hi, Cousin Jenny. And we are really excited. Megan already went in, as you saw in the video previously. And now we just gotta wait for the general public to be allowed inside. We're waiting in line. And we are happy and excited. How do you feel about your little baby, your firstborn?
Feels good.
Graduating with her master's degree.
Wow, congratulations, Megan. That's outstanding.
So proud of you. This is a come full circle moment where we see you become what we knew you would always be.
Let the adventure begin. Margaret, that's where you want to sit.
Why don't we sit center line? She said we can just sit right here. We can sit center line, and then we got the perfect view of the stage.
On behalf of the entire Emerson community and our Board of Trustees, we thank you for the vital role you've played. Let's give a hand to all the families. I also want to express our deep gratitude to the Emerson faculty, especially the dedicated instructors and leaders of our graduate programs. You're the mentors, creators, and scholars, experts in your fields, who have guided these students with care and brilliance. You've helped shape their passions, refine their skills, and expand their minds, and we're grateful for your dedication. Let's give our faculty a big hand.
So, in preparation for today, I asked myself, do I go with being celebratory and positive, as in, go forth with your shiny new degrees and do great things? Or do I acknowledge the absolutely crazy state of the world, the country, and the field of higher education? Well, I guess I just acknowledged it, so here I go. I'm not really an expert in global or national politics nor economics, but after 39 years as a professor and administrator, 35 of those years at Emerson, I do feel comfortable commenting on higher ed. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was the epic of belief, it was the epic of incredulity. It was the season of light, it was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair. We had everything before us, we had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven, we were all going direct the other way. In short, the period was so far like the present period. These are familiar words from Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities, true in the time he wrote them, to the time he wrote about, and to today. You can apply these words to many current realities. Certainly they tell a tale of higher education. The very fact that you are sitting here as a recipient not just of a higher education degree, but a master's degree, or that you are here in support of someone receiving their master's, would seem to indicate belief in the power and value of education and hope for what your education can bring to your future and to our futures. Philosopher John Dewey said, "Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself." I know some of you, perhaps most of you, are looking forward to life without homework and life without tuition payments. But I hope you can understand Dewey's sentiment. People who value higher education believe that knowledge, critical thinking, and cultivating an open mind lead to a possible salvation for society. Educational reformer and public education advocate Horace Mann said, "Education is our only political safety. Outside of this ark, all is deluge." But we are living in a time when many choose to stand in the rain, denying the value or return on investment of education. I personally come by a belief in the life-defining role of education quite naturally. My maternal grandmother, born in 1900 in the tiny town of Burnsville, West Virginia, graduated from Glenville State Normal School and became a first-grade teacher. Her 3 sisters graduated from college as well. She married my grandfather, who, following his service in World War I, graduated from Wabash College in Indiana, went to Columbia University for a master's, and became the principal of the K-12 school in West Milford, West Virginia, where my grandmother taught. It's kind of in my DNA. So I guess it's no surprise that I get a little defensive when I hear the attacks on higher ed. But at the same time, I admit that higher ed has its faults. It's too expensive. It can get mired in politics, both internal and external. And sometimes we don't listen to our students as closely as we should. Academia also has a reputation for stasis and being slow to change. But one of the things I have loved about Emerson College is its ability to evolve and reinvent itself. Back in the 1980s, Emerson was a college housed in somewhat scruffy Back Bay brownstones, known more for producing comedians, think Jay Leno, Dennis Leary, Henry Winkler, than for the rigor of its academics. In the 90s, we grew a new campus out of what was Boston's combat zone on the other side of the Boston Common. Then we committed ourselves to growing a faculty of excellence and grounding our hands-on approach to art and communication in the liberal arts. Now, once again, we are evolving as we face the challenges of demographics and funding and changing societal attitudes. But I'm convinced that we will thrive. I know that because I see what you do, what you produce, the energy, the passion, the talent you bring to your fields. Because of you, I have no doubt, despite our challenges, that it is a time of wisdom, of belief, of light, and mostly of hope, with everything before us. So take those shiny new degrees and do great things. Congratulations to every one of you.
Megan, how you doing?
Megan Elizabeth Ferral.
Here's Megan.
Rashida Janae Graham. Sarah.
We'll get it to her and she can get it to you.
Oh wait, are you videotaping? I'm videotaping right now. Lovely.
Where to next, darling?
Well, there's a party we gotta go to.
Do we need a change, or are you wearing your gown?
So this campus is like incorporated into the city. It's not a separate campus all by itself. So as we walk around and you see these purple flags that say Emerson, we're still technically on campus. And before us is the graduate.
Oh, there was your graduate program is next year. Huh? Well, your graduate program is really next year.
Yeah. Where's my little graduate?
Right here.
We're at the park taking video. Say hi, Mr. Ferral.
Hi, Mr. Ferral.
And where's the graduate? Right there. There's the graduate.
Oh my God! Do you still have them? I still have them.
I have them. Of course. And we're at a park in the middle of Boston.